Giants fans, brace yourselves! The news we feared the most may have just become reality. Star wide receiver Malik Nabers, the absolute engine of this Giants offense, may have suffered a season-ending injury. Yes, you heard it right. There is growing belief that Nabers has torn his ACL. This could change everything for the New York Giants, and the implications for the rest of this season are massive. Stay with me, because what I'm about to break down will impact not only the Giants' offense, but the entire outlook of the season. But before we get into it, if you're a die-hard Giants fan, make sure you're subscribed to Big Blue News. We're your go-to source for daily, engaging content on all things Big Blue. Help us reach our goal of 3,000 subscribers this offseason by hitting that subscribe button now. On Sunday against the Los Angeles Chargers, disaster struck. Midway through the second quarter, Malik Nabers went up for a deep ball down the sideline. But as he jumped, his knee buckled awkwardly and he collapsed to the turf in excruciating pain. The sound of his scream could be heard across the stadium. Trainers rushed onto the field immediately, and within seconds, the cart was called. That alone told fans everything they needed to know. This was serious. According to ESPN's Adam Schefter, Nabers will undergo an MRI on Monday, but multiple reports already confirm the worst fears: a torn ACL in his right knee. Head coach Brian Daboll wasted no time ruling Nabers out for the remainder of the game when he spoke at halftime. Before leaving, Nabers managed 2 receptions on 3 targets for 20 yards, including a long of 13. But stats don't even begin to describe his importance. Nabers isn't just another wide receiver. He is the focal point of this Giants offense. He is the spark, the playmaker, the one player defenses lose sleep over. Without him, everything changes. And here's the harsh truth. If the MRI confirms the torn ACL, Nabers is done for the year. That's not just a blow. That's potentially season-crippling. Because let's face it, this Giants offense has been built almost entirely around him. Think about it. Nabers stretches the field, opens space for the run game, and gives Daniel Jones his most reliable target. Without him, opposing defenses can stack the box, take away the short passing game, and dare the Giants to beat them with secondary options. That's a nightmare scenario, and let's not forget the emotional impact. Losing your top weapon mid-season doesn't just hurt the stat sheet, it crushes locker room morale. The Giants were counting on Nabers to be the game changer in 2025. He was the face of the offense, the hope for this franchise. Now, the team will have to find a way forward without him. This injury doesn't just affect this year either. A torn ACL means a long road back. Recovery can take 9 to 12 months, sometimes longer depending on setbacks. That means Nabers could potentially miss off-season training, preseason reps, and start next year at less than 100%. It's not just about this season, it's about the long-term impact on the franchise centerpiece. So now the Giants are left with serious questions. Who steps up in Nabers' absence? Can Jalen Hyatt handle the role of WR1? Can the running game pick up the slack? Or does Joe Schoen need to explore the trade market immediately to find help? Giants fans, the reality is this. Without Nabers, the margin for error shrinks to almost zero. And here's what makes this even more painful. This team was finally showing flashes of an offense that could compete. With Nabers, there was a chance to push for a playoff run. Without him, everything gets 10 times harder. So here's the bottom line. Malik Nabers may have just suffered the most devastating injury possible, and the Giants' entire season now hangs in the balance. The MRI will give us final confirmation, but if it is indeed a torn ACL, New York's offense just lost its heartbeat. Giants fans, this is the kind of moment that can define a season, and possibly the future of the franchise. Do you believe the Giants can survive without Malik Nabers, or is this the beginning of a collapse? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And don't miss the updates, because the official MRI results could break at any moment.